Third time, I guess. But this is just the closing thoughts and talking to all of our friends, because we're not going to be having any of them in the next episode. I wish I liked Jacob more. Right now, he's just kind of dull. I wish the personality he's showing now, he showed throughout the rest of the game, but he just doesn't. And then you're going to be really just kind of about him in the next game. No, I completely understand. I completely get it. Him cheating on you is the biggest sin. But as it is now, because we're not a female shepherd, and because we didn't romance him, even if we were, he's just dull. So it's kind of like whatever. Oh, let's
Commander,
check the
you
emails.
received a new message at your private terminal.
From the elusive man. I received word of the attacks. This feels like a direct insult from the collectors and a sign that we've got them scared. The loss of your crew is devastating, but remember that they signed on for this mission knowing the risks. Miranda has likely argued for... Oh, this is from earlier. So this is before, we would have went on the mission. So just ignore that, I guess. Samara?
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right thing by destroying that base. The elusive man thinks he has the wisdom to utilize it, but he does not.
What do you think of Samara? Yeah? But I mean, not just her design, but I mean her story. Of being a knight whose whole thing was to kill her daughter. And then she did. And then her daughter, technically we can talk about Morinth too, because she would have been a potential companion, but it's honestly not much really to talk about. Morinth is a fucking weirdo who fucking likes to rape, kill, and have people be in a cult to worship her.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
Do you have any suggestions about
I have
using
done
something?
what I can to increase our exploration.
I should go.
Of course.
Yeah. So, but overall, what do you think of Samara? Yay or nay? You like her? Okay. I understand. Alright. And now, Thane. What do you think of him and his story? Of his people and their ability to remember, well, everything. At any point in time.
You had to make a difficult choice, Shepard. For what it's worth, I believe you made the correct one.
You mind if I ask you?
Not at all.
Yeah,
go.
because he
I shall
can
return
live
to my
through it at
meditation.
any time. And he just chooses to ignore it by living through other memories. And then there's his wife and his son. Overall, yay or nay for Thane? No, we're talking about Thane. No? Why? What do you mean? I don't know. I like Thane a lot. A man raised since birth to be a killer in the service of the Hanar. Then he meets his wife while trying to kill someone else. And then that one act of defiance made him want to seek her out, and they eventually started a life together, only for the life to be taken away because of some other guys. And then he spent the next 10 years hunting after his wife's killers, leaving his son to some relatives, but still, he got his revenge. He just sort of neglected to go back once it was done. But he made things right in the end. Ah, forget you. I know what you mean by the parallels there, but I don't know. I think they're completely different, because Thane does feel, and he expresses his feelings a lot. He cares for his son, and he's a potential romance, too. The accountant, yeah. I know, the one where fucking Ben Affleck is an autistic assassin.
No, wrong movie. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. Where the guy works in like
You mean the amateur?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's still completely different, because he wasn't a killer to begin with at all. He was just a computer guy and then he wanted to become something more to avenge his wife's death. Thane was already a killer. He didn't become a killer after he met his wife. I'm
You're not even letting me speak. Both situations make me feel because I didn't different.
How are you indifferent?
Yes, they was a killer and all that bullshit. It's just like, so was everybody else in his fucking situation.
He chose
Not special.
he chose to not be a killer anymore, though. You make it sound like it because let me phrase it to you another way. Because that's actually kind of racist right there. He broke the chain of violence and chose to be something else. And then yeah, he went back to being a killer after, because he didn't have a purpose. He felt like he couldn't go back to his son. But now that he's dying, he feels like he has to make up for lost time. I think I like Thane a lot. I think you're just being a hater. But anyways, let's... Yes! Again, No, I think you're thinking too narrowly about this. Anyways, Kasumi. What do you think of her? I do, but she doesn't really get to be a character after her mission, no. That's where I'm kind of... What? I mean, there is a delay. I'm not saying there isn't. Alright, but listen to me then. Kasumi, I wish I liked her, and I'm gonna lump Zaid in this too, because they have some nice bones for their characters. It's just, after you do their loyalty mission, they're just, meh, who cares? Nope. But from a thief that wanted to... If you really wanted to say it like that, Kasumi and Thane are a lot alike. Kasumi was a thief who met her boyfriend on the job, and then her boyfriend died and she got revenge. Yeah, and Thane still... Thane... Yeah, after we freaking recruited him, he was wanting to die on the mission we recruited him on. I'll be honest, Kasumi and Zaid, all of our friends, every one of them from Mass Effect 1 and 2, show up in the next game, and some get better attention than others. I think you'll like Kasumi's mission. You may not like Zaid, because Zaid is kind of eh, but the Kasumi's is actually kind of fun. No, Zaid is the, oh, shit, I think he's on the lower level. He's, is there a picture of him in here? No, damn it. He's, the mercenary, the bounty hunter. The Australian guy with the fucked up eye. No, that's the cook is so. Hold on, I'll show you the cook. This is the cook, Sergeant Gardner.
Took down the collectors.
Zaid has
serve under
hair.
you, Commander.
He's
Hawthorne is
old,
still
has
in the
white
infirmary,
hair.
Though I think his pride is more broken.
Oh
than
my
his
god, I'm
bones.
gonna fucking show you a
Tried
picture.
so hard to help Joker.
No, that's the cook. Well, yeah, he's kind of an asshole, but he's a big asshole. He fucking almost let a bunch of people die. But honestly, I lump him in the same group as Kasumi because they don't have, like I said, they have nice bones, but nothing gets expanded really. He is not as bad as Jacob. If any... No, here's the difference. Zaid actually... you can have fun with Zaid. No one has fun with Jacob.
There you are. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life
Ooh.
finds a way.
That's interesting. See, she has nothing to say, even at the end of the game. Alright, let's talk to Miranda, Legion, and Garrus. They're the only ones left on the... No, on the bottom. We're on level 3. More of our friends are on level 4.
We had to do it, Shepard. Taking down the collector base was the right decision. The elusive man might not agree, but we had no choice.
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe
I'll let you
another
work.
time. Of course, Commander.
Okay, I want you to say what you think about her, now that it's at the end. She ended up going through a lot. I've told you her story a bunch of times. And even at the end, she sided with us and went against the elusive man. Because she realized what was happening was wrong. Oh my god. Is it because she's hot? That's not... I'm gonna be real with you, that's not a good a reason to dislike a character. She's a bitch, yeah, I won't fucking deny that. But you can have fun with a bitch. And I'm not even saying like in like a sexual way. I mean like she's fun, she's interesting. Oh, babe. I have to disagree with you on that. I like her, and she's fine. Her story even gets better though, because next game we're gonna confront her father. Alright. Alright, what about Garrus? But, I mean, what was expanded on in this game, I mean. With his mission for revenge on the guy who betrayed his team.
First Saren, now the Collectors. Remind me never to get on your bad side, Shepard. I almost feel sorry for the Reapers.
Nah, don't be on that. Fucking Garrus becomes a Walmart Punisher.
Have you got a minute?
Say the line one last time.
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Yeah. I love the Birdman. He's fun. Alright. And we didn't really get to know him for that long, but what do you think of Legion?
An interesting choice, Shepard Commander. Your species was offered everything Geth aspired to. True unity, understanding, transcendence. You rejected it. You even refused the possibility of using the old machine's gifts to achieve it on your species' own terms. You are more like us than we thought.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth that had more than animal intelligence.
We are a unique hardware platform. Most mobile platforms can run up to 100 programs. This platform can run over 1,000 at once.
So Geth have to be networked to get enough computing power for intelligence.
Yes, the creators wrote Geth programs for specific tasks.
So
Construction,
Legion
protection,
is specifically
domestic
special
servitude.
as well.
However, they allowed self-optimization. Early software builds discovered that multiple hardware platforms sharing resources were often more effective. As peer networks expanded, our cognition improved. Eventually, we woke up.
So I'm talking to 1,000 programs, but not 1,000 personalities?
Each individual is equivalent to one of your virtual intelligence programs. Together, we form a single Gestalt intellect, what you refer to as Legion. As individual programs, we are no more than your software. Only when we share data do we become more.
What do you think of that? A bunch of little things to become one big thing. Is that the audio or... Oh. Sorry about that. But, what do you think of that? A bunch of little things to become one big thing.
You're more sophisticated than the average Geth.
Yes, we are a network within our own hardware, capable of operating alone. We are still connected to the greater network for data sharing.
How many other Geth are like you?
None. This platform was built to operate within organic space. This task was not suited for a network. Geth installed in mobile platforms always operate in networks. However, most Geth remain within server hubs.
So Legion is the only one of his kind. So a Geth on their own, they can communicate and think like we do, but Legion, because he's able to house more programs in him, he's able to, I guess, become more.
The hubs on Vermeer improve the performance of Geth near them. How do they work?
They are akin to organic cities. A hub can run millions of Geth in communion. If you destroyed them, it is likely the number of heretics you killed was much higher than you imagined.
Ooh.
So you're in contact with the rest of the Geth right now?
Only when we require access to data not stored within this platform. If you want to convey a message to the Geth, we serve as a terminal.
What kind of data do you share?
Program updates, logs of thought process, sensor recordings.
Legion is attempting to access the ship's FTL comm system. Shall I allow it through my firewalls?
Go ahead, Edie.
Our oldest log is timestamped from Creator Year 2463, third day of Voltash, waxing moon, roughly 327 years ago. The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
Are our networks secure, Edie? Legion had to go through you.
I have never interfaced with another machine intelligence. Legion is 1,000 voices talking at once. What it contacted was beyond my comprehension. A mind the size of a galactic arm.
How do you maintain stability without other minds to interact with?
I manage. Some minutes are more difficult than others.
Ooh. Alright, so he's gonna play for us a recording of one of the oldest, of when they were first brought online, pretty much.
Can you replay something for me?
Recording timestamped from Creator Year 2485, 18th day of Loonshao, new moon. Mistress, Hala Dama, unit has an inquiry.
What is it, 431?
Do these units have a soul?
Who taught you that word?
We learned it ourselves. It appears 216 times in the Scroll of Ancestors.
Only Quarians have souls. You're a mechanism.
Recording ends.
What do you think of that? A machine asking its creator if it has a soul. What do you think the answer is? I think for some people, the fact that it bothered to ask the question, do we have souls, may be enough. Because something that doesn't care about it, would it even want to ask? The fact that it cared enough to ask may be enough.
Was that the first time a Geth asked if it had a soul?
No, it was the first time a creator became frightened when we asked.
That's interesting, but I must get back to my duties.
We will remain here.
I think we'll be able to talk to Legion a few more times, but we have to do other stuff for that to happen. Oh, Dr. Chakwas. What do you think of her? Because she became more of a character now. We met up with her in the first game, but now she's a character. I like her. But she's just the doctor. She's not really someone we want to see a lot because, well, if we have to see her a lot, that implies some bad shit's happened to us. I mean, that's fair, I guess. I like her, though. Let's see. Oh! Shit, I completely forgot. Rena, Garrison, Warathe, Legion, Kasumi. I just want to say hello to the cook, who you thought was Zaid, just to see how he's doing.
You really are a hero. No sooner had the collectors damned us than you were pulling our sorry asses right back out of hell. You're aces in my book, Shepard. Thank you.
It's no problem, man.
How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you said
I won't take any more.
Back to work.
Yep. Alright, last of our friends. Tally, Jack, Grunt, and Zaid. I don't think Zaid has anything to say, but I think we're going towards Grunt's room. Yep.
We fought a great battle, Shepard. And when you blew up the base instead of handing it to Cerberus, something to think about. If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Alright, Grunt. Alright. Zaid, I doubt he'll have anything to say.
Back for more. Collectors and Protheans. It's all about my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time.
Yeah, you can say that again. Once you hear shit like that, how can you go back to fighting for stuff like money? Oh, and then Gabby and Ken.
Got green across the board. The forward tanks are going
So, something kind of
I'm talking
something
about the
kind
one
of
that's
tragic.
protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
You're such a dog.
Oh, Ken. But I agree. If we didn't make it in time, one of the people we would have lost first would have been Gabby, and Ken would have been devastated. He would not be the same person he is now. He would be a lot more reserved and depressed without her around.
Thanks for coming to get us, Commander.
I felt myself slipping away. You arrived just in time. Thank you.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Now let's talk to Tally.
I can't believe we destroyed the collector base. They said it couldn't be done. Then again, that's said about a lot of things you do.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Maybe later. And finally, let's see what Jack has to say. After this, we'll park it in the room and that'll be it.
Hey,
Talk to me, Jack.
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
I picked up a lot
I
of
figured
resources.
out those L5Xs.
I should go.
Whatever.
She doesn't want anything to do with us because we rejected her. Whatever. It's fine with me. Oh god, his neck is broken. Alright. The fish are doing okay. So, the next episode will be the last for Mass Effect 2. But what an ending. We saved the day, stopped the Collectors, did Legion's mission, and all we have left to do is Arrival. Any final thoughts? Well, it's one more till the end. Thank you all for coming to the stream. I'm sorry this fucking stream has been kind of shit because it died so many times, but at least it died in some places that weren't too bad. Anyways, thank you all for coming to the stream. Thank you, Nerevar. There's no Kets, which is strange. But anyways, until the next time, thank you and goodbye.